Bill Gates has been caught releasing billions of diseased mosquitoes in the US, and it just so happens that he has a vaccine coming out soon, which he says will solve the problem of the diseased mosquitoes. The evidence against Gates is damning, and the Gates-funded mainstream media is doing everything it can to suppress and bury this story. Months after a Bill Gates tech startup called Oxitec released billions of genetically modified mosquitoes into the wild, mosquitoes across the US are testing positive to extremely rare and deadly viruses, some of which were eradicated decades ago, and others which have never before been reported in the United States.
Inside boxes like these on the Florida Keys, a possible key to what scientists hope will slow an invasive and dangerous mosquito species. They're called Aedes aegypti and are known to carry diseases like Zika, dengue, and yellow fever, the females spreading infection with their bites.
In the Keys, they make up just about 4% of the mosquito population, but are responsible for virtually all of the mosquito-borne disease transmission to humans.
The potential solution starts at Oxitec's lab, where tiny eggs are injected with a modified DNA strain, ultimately producing mosquitoes that have what's called a self-limiting gene. Only the male offspring can survive past an early stage. The boys, unlike their female counterparts, do not bite.
They run out of females to mate with, and that's how you bring the population down.
This week, Oxitec began the process of releasing 140,000 male eggs in 6 locations along the Keys. That is part of a live experiment greenlit by the EPA. Though some environmentalists are crying foul.
Genetic engineered organisms are not something that we can control. Evolution will find its own way.
She wasn't wrong. Gates's diseased mosquitoes have multiplied, and Florida and Texas are now reporting malaria cases for the first time in decades. But it's not just Florida and Texas. Various states across the US have reported a sharp increase in mosquito-borne viruses. In the Midwest, cases of the mosquito-borne Jamestown Canyon virus are on the rise. Jamestown Canyon virus can cause severe disease, including encephalitis, which is the infection of the brain, or meningitis.
But malaria, even the million deaths a year caused by malaria, greatly understate its impact. Over 200 million people at any one time are suffering from it. Means that you can't get the economies in these areas going because it holds things back so much. Now, malaria is, of course, transmitted by mosquitoes. I brought some here so you could experience this. We'll let those roam around the auditorium a little bit. There. There's no reason only poor people should have the experience. Those mosquitoes are not infected, but
I bought this Economist magazine from November of 2021 just to confirm whether that was true or false. And it is confirmed. I also have a link to the Economist magazine's Twitter page where they posted this magazine's cover and it also confirms it.
3 years into the pandemic, and yet another new subvariant of the coronavirus has emerged.
It's dubbed the Kraken after the mythological sea monster because of its aggressive nature.
We'll have to prepare for the next one. That, I'd say is will get attention this time.